ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We have the contest results today. Thank you for joining me, everyone. We have Marson's in here. We've got Brian. We got Kat, Petey, Felix. This is a big, momentous occasion. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun entering the contest. I know I have a lot of fun doing these, rewarding people for their progress. Paulie's in here. How's it going? P-Dub. Hopefully you guys are taking a quick second from your work and you don't get fired. Paulie. P-Dub. So yeah. The POG, how's it going? Sherb is here. We got the gang in here. Theo. We had a good turnout for this contest. We had almost 50 beats submitted, and we had around 50 votes. So it's good to see everyone doing their duty. Crowtown, how's it going? So we'll just wait a little bit to get some people in here. In the meantime, I'll just review a couple of beats. I also want to make a couple of announcements for what to expect for June. There are going to be some changes within Better Beatmaker, hopefully for the better, and maybe I can get your guys' opinion on it when I announce it. So as people are coming in, we will review some beats here and take a listen to what you guys have come up with. Arlo, how's it going? I feel like I haven't seen Arlo in a while. We're going to listen to Marco's beat here. Unfortunately, PD, who is here, just got skipped over. Unfortunate. Marco, let's take a listen to Marco's beat. And again, we will begin announcing the contest winners very shortly. Maybe we'll give it like 2 beat reviews, and then I'll start going through who won what. And I'll also make my quick announcements for Better Beatmaker and what changes are going to be coming. So some absolute on the wheel. Got a lot of people on this wheel.
It's getting dark.
That was Marco's beat there. We got some fans of this beat in the chat. Polly says, fire. This beat is sick. P-Dub, sick beat on here. Jay Shiggity, how's it going? Strone, how is it going? Did Marco sample tire screeching? It sure sounds like it. It is possible. Love the moody guitar. Nice supporting sounds coming in and out, and that bass goes hard. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that bass as well. Drum pattern was great. I felt the slides in this beat were also at a good level. Sometimes with these drill beats, like, it becomes absolutely irritating with how zany those slides get, but I thought this was a good amount of slip sliding. Damus, how's it going? I also really love the supporting sounds as well, like the pad in the background. That was a great way to fill up space in the beat. Yeah, really cool beat here. Marcin asked, will I tell you guys my favorite beat? I have to admit, unfortunately, I did not have time to listen to all the beats yet. I've been working very hard at this upcoming update to my YouTube channel, as well as to the course as well. There are going to be some pretty big changes. So I might as well just talk about it a little bit here before we continue on and talk about the contest results and whatnot. How come the wheel stops spinning? Do I have to refresh it? There we go. Sure, but not big on drill myself, but I agree. I enjoyed that and didn't get crazy with the slides. Yeah, I thought that was a good amount of slidage. So yeah, with the new stuff that I'm going to bring out, I asked you guys inside a Better Beatmaker, like, what do you guys find the most valuable? What is it about my YouTube channel as well that has helped you the most? And seemingly what people have said time and time again, am I launching my OF at last? That is highly valuable content. But what most people say in terms of what they enjoy besides Marcin, or rather than my nude body, is the more long form videos. So over the last, since we moved over to this new platform, I've been trying to do my best to like give you guys multiple short little clips per week. But as per what the poll mentioned, you guys prefer long form video where I go deep into beats. And even on the YouTube, I actually polled my audience. I can even just bring it up here. I asked them which of my videos has helped them the most. And the majority of people say it was the beat making over explained. And then second place is the producer breakdowns. And so it feels like when I go deep into a beat that I myself have made and explain like step by step all my thought process and everything, that is what people on YouTube enjoy the most, and seemingly what you guys have enjoyed. You can let me know in the chat if that is true or not. And so that's what I'm going to start bringing into Better Beatmaker as well. I've started making 2 already. I basically dropped that one for FL Studio. It's like 30 minutes of tips and tactics, but I also want to do deep dives of similar length into actual beats that I'm making and stuff like that. Marcin says, the beat over-explained is the best. Polly, I love the over-explained series, helped me loads. Yeah, so at this point when I look at my YouTube video, like over the last year and a half, I've been doing more entertainment stuff of just like, here's these stories about these producers, etc., etc. But it just doesn't seem to help at the end of the day. And that's basically what I need to do more of. So that is a change that will be coming into Better Beatmaker, which is instead of those multiple short 5-minute sort of here's one tip, I'm going to be doing basically an over-explained video within Better Beatmaker. I'm thinking maybe 1 to 2 a month, but it's going to be even more over-explained. It's probably going to be like 20 to 30 minutes long of me sharing more like in-depth advanced details, as well as just like quick things as well in there. Just going to go like into absurd detail that I can't really get into in YouTube because it would be a little bit too much and it wouldn't be easy to make it interesting. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Is my mic on or something? What's going on? Jay Shiggity. Deep. I get it. So that's one change that's going to be coming into Better Beatmaker. Another change, I also polled you guys and asked you, what do you want to see in terms of the actual like events and all that stuff? And another thing that you guys said that you enjoy the most, other than the actual training, is the actual feedback sessions and the exercises. And so when the current pace of the exercises, I'm not sure whether people will be able to maintain doing 1 per week. I think some people might end up getting overwhelmed. But what we're going to do is bring in an additional feedback session. This is going to be once per week. And it's going to be hosted by Cora, who is not here right now. So Cora, every week for the month of June, is going to have a feedback session where you guys can come in, and it'll be like a communal feedback thing, just like we do. And then we'll also have my usual ones. I think we're thinking of doing his on Fridays and mine on Mondays. We haven't decided 100% yet, but yeah. So I'll be taking care of the assignment feedback and the Q&A sessions, and then for just like random submissions that you guys might have, if you have like a beat sitting around on your computer and it's not the exercise beat and you just want some feedback, we'll have weekly sessions for those as well. So we'll see how that goes, and if you guys like it, and then maybe I'll do another poll and I'll run it in June, and yeah, we will see if you guys enjoy that more, and figure out where to go from there. So it's me trying to do my best to do more of what you guys want and like, and what helps the most, less of just filling up that calendar and getting content out. If it's not valuable, like, what's the point? So that's my thought process there. And yeah, my YouTube channel is going to be going back to that stuff as well. More over explains, more longer in-depth stuff. So yeah, you guys are first to know about that. I've been talking about it for a while now, but my plugin's hopefully going to be on its way soon. I have to talk to my developers. I don't know where they've been for the last week or so, but they're like analyzing the last final steps to get this implemented. And then I'll probably reach out to some of you guys to get you to help me to test it. Hopefully you don't put it onto piracy websites. I'm going to trust you guys, but I will need some of you guys to help me test within like different DAWs. Hopefully it doesn't start crashing and stuff. So I'll drop a post about that. And that is what is going to be happening over the next month or so. So that is that. Gonna have to cop that. I hope a lot of people do. I hope it's something that people find valuable. I know for me, like, I've been wanting this kind of plugin forever, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a good help to people. So let's spin one more time, and then we'll get into the contest results. Who won? Quickly, I want to sleep. Fortunately, it's going to be another half an hour of stuff before we get to that. What kind of plugin is this? So it's basically a plugin that shows you the notes within the sample that you're playing around with, and then you can extract the MIDI notes from it easily. I think I've shown it before. So yeah, that is that, and we will review one more beat, and then I'll start announcing the contest winners. And by the way, this is only going to be an hour-long stream. I do have to depart. Jesus Gonzalez. Let's see what Jesus has provided for us. I should have put this in alphabetical order. So I'll do that now. Give me 1 second here. Oh, there we go. All right, let's jump in. right, that was Jesus's beat, Dancing at the Beach. Reggaeton song here. It's, I think, very well structured in terms of getting that reggaeton drum pattern. Strone says needs a tad low end, otherwise pretty good. I like doing my little dance to this, says Damus. Latin represents, I remember this one, very bouncy. So yeah, I think this does a good job of structuring the sounds correctly and building the right patterns. I do feel as though the sounds themselves could use a little bit of adjustment. I think they feel very stocky and very sort of synthetic. I think just swapping them out for different sounds, because I feel as though the patterns are doing the right thing. It's just that the sounds themselves really stick out. Unfortunately, another genre I'm not big on, says sure, but the vibe matches the name picture. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. Tony, my 6-year-old daughter, is loving this one. Great job, Jesus. And as Strone mentioned, I do feel as though some low end is probably going to be helpful. I know it did have that 808 part around here, but I think for the core part of the beat, some low end would have been nice. Needs a little bit more life, possibly bigger sounds. Like that synth there feels very stocky. Although I do like that pad in the background that almost sounds like a vocal. That main sound as well, that's arpeggiating. Also like very dry as well. 260, just got off work. Happy Thursday. Got off work already? Lucky, lucky. So yeah, that is Jesus's beat. Let's just jump into the contest results here, what you all came for. Some humanization on the MIDI would help. That is true as well. So let us talk about who won the top 3 prizes. We'll do this in reverse order. So for people who have a hard time counting, that is 3, 2, 1. I'll talk about the 3rd place, 2nd place, and then the 1st. And that's pretty much it. That I've made my announcements. I've done my due diligence. Let's just go ahead and put the wheel on the screen and let me quickly grab the links to the top 3 winners. So with the 3rd place winner here, we will congratulate a young chap who is here with us today by the name of Jay Sherb. Congratulations to Sherb. This is the 3rd place winner here with this beat, 9 p.m. in Frisco. Great beat there. Well done to the Sherb. We have a little backstory there, which is this is homage to Exhibit's Paparazzi, which is the beat that got Sherb into beat making. Phenomenal choice there. I love that beat. It's probably like one of the top, maybe a top 10 beat of all time in my book. Sherb is great on the keys. Was that authentic or original melody there by Sherb? That's impressive. But even if it's a sample, I think this was a great beat. I love every element in it. Those keys do sound great, but like the piano or the strings with the actual piano, as well as like the drum pattern, everything worked so well. And the slight variation every 4 bars helped the beat not feel repetitive, which goes to show that like you don't need to have these overly complicated switch ups. This fundamentally is a 1-bar loop, I believe. Or is it a half-bar loop? Let's reverse. It is a half-bar loop. So yeah, just having a half-bar loop, and you can easily risk getting this becoming, you can easily risk that this becomes repetitive, but by just having that small switch every 4 bars and then bringing in that extra layer of strings, I think that was definitely enough to keep this entertaining. No, it's a sample chop flip. Love the At the Speed of Life album by Exhibit, I believe. Yeah, it's just listening to, what's the one other than that one? Like 40 Days and 40 Nights. Can't remember which one is which, but the album that has What You See Is What You Get, great beat as well. This one is hard. Those drums slap, and I like those turntable effects. So congratulations to a young fella by the name of John Sherb. I believe this is not Sherb's first time winning a contest. So he's out here crushing it. Let us now talk about the second place beat. This is from an individual who's been inside Better Beatmaker for some time. Definitely has accomplishments that are impressive, and their music reflects the quality of their success as well as their beat making abilities. So congratulations to the second place winner, who is Ralph Beats. Congratulations. Great beat here by Ralph. Congratulations on the second place win. Again, yet another time that Ralph has won this contest. This beat was absolutely sick. Love the bass line. Everyone enjoyed this bass line. The bass is so thick. The bass line on this one. Amazing beat. When I heard this, I thought, yeah, I don't have an opportunity. Congrats to both of you. garlic butter tasty. Yeah, that is a great description. Yeah, this beat is just phenomenal. The low end thump on the kick is lovely. Yeah, I feel like this really reminded me of I don't know if you guys listen to Jesse Ware, but the amount of like luscious strings on this and like the really interesting use of delay on the strings as well as like the guitar lick sounded phenomenal. I really like this. Smooth. I thought this would have been first place for sure. I know this beat by heart. Yeah, I think this is definitely a contender, which is why it won second place. But another producer has won first. In fact, it's a producer who I don't think we've seen on this top list yet. But they crushed it with the most votes. Should I announce it now, or should I keep on horsing around and annoy you people before I announce it? Doped freestyled over it the whole time just now. Yeah, with this beat, I don't have like with these top beats, I really don't have anything like critical to say. This is just flawless execution here of such a great idea. It's interesting how that big thick bass makes the beat sound so much more like present and right in your face, but nonetheless Ralph did a phenomenal job of playing with depth by using the delay and reverb on those secondary sounds like the strings as well as the guitar. Yeah, really smart production choices here. Now for the first place beat, I want to say before I announce it that give everyone here, give yourselves a pat on the back, because as I said, it is very scary to put your beats out there and be completely open and willing to accept feedback or criticism or, just contend. Everyone fears that. I think that's why, there's right now inside the school, there's around like 450 producers, but only 45-ish submit. And I think a lot of people, have a little bit of intimidation. Obviously not everyone has that much free time, but I do feel as though the sooner you go out and take that step forward and put your ideas in the arena, the better off you are. So everyone who did submit their beats, I want to congratulate you on that, because that is a huge step. What else was I going to say? I just lost my train of thought. I was being all inspirational, and now I just blanked out like a complete buffoon. And I also want to encourage you guys to keep on pushing. Hopefully this definitely isn't going to be the last contest, but keep on submitting, keep on pushing yourselves to get better and better. It's not as if these guys that are in the top ranks here were great right off the bat. Everyone starts off at a low point, and you just gotta climb yourself up. Shout outs to everyone, says Arlo. I definitely agree. Now for the first place winner, let me copy this link. It is currently on my clipboard. Whoever submitted is already a winner, guys. So much improvements. I definitely agree with Karasama. Karasama, in fact, was the very first Better Beatmaker member, and super happy to see Karasama's big news yesterday or 2 days ago about getting 5 million streams on a song you produced. And I think Karasama, as well as everyone else, will agree that like it wasn't always easy. It's a struggle when you first start out, but as long as you really dedicate yourself, I think Karasama mentioned that like he has been really serious about his own education and pushing himself, which is why he joined this course to begin with. And I think that's exactly why everyone joined, because you want to improve, and that is why participating in something like this is really important, which is why reality TV tactics right here, which is why I just remembered what I was going to say. This reminds me of that Teddy Roosevelt quote. A lot of people can sit in the stands and they'll criticize you, but the glory belongs to the person in the arena who's actually fighting, and that's all you guys. So, without further ado, let me announce the very first place winner of the May contest. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the meaning of life. Let me read some passages out of the Bible for you guys. I'm just kidding. Congratulations to Paulie G on winning the first place prize. Here we go. Well done to Paulie. Depth Charge is the beat name. What I especially like about that beat is just how much variation there is to the low end. That was really exceptional. Like the low end texture changes so often. The amount of distortion. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Awesome patterns in here, a very well put together idea that has enough variation to the point where it never got boring. And even when there's like a small switch up in this area, Paulie doesn't go over the top and creates a whole new beat. The beat still feels similar, just with some slight shifting. And then again, it's just enough to get the beat to sound good. So Paulie G, he says, I cannot believe it. Thank you guys so much. Paulie got the most votes. And so I say salute to you, Paulie. You are a killer. I literally had Conway freestyling in my head on this jam. That would be awesome to hear. Great energy transition. Got my vote, says POG. Not surprised with the result. Cora is here. How's it going, Cora? I knew it. I knew it. Well done, bro. No surprise. Paulie destroyed this beat. Freestyle to this too. Yeah, very usable beat as well. I think that's a great point that you guys are bringing up. Great drum pattern, just phenomenal. So Paulie, feel good about yourself. You are the first prize winner, and everyone who is a winner, please DM me or I'll DM you, and I'll get that prize money sent to you. And that is the conclusion of the May Better Beatmaker contest. Thank you guys for submitting once again. We'll continue to go for like another 20-ish minutes. I do have to leave to go to the office space soon, but I'll review a few more beats of yours. That's crazy. Thank you. I've been taking on board all your comments in the assignment and tried to apply them here. Well, this is the result, my friend. You become a killer at making beats as long as you pay attention and take the criticism, take the advice, and apply it. As Paulie said here, it works. Who got second and third? Got busy at work and didn't realize the stream started. Third place was the Sherbmeister. Second place was Ralph Beats. Also, Cora, I did announce that for the month of June, We will be introducing additional streams where you will be hosting. Hopefully you're okay with me announcing that. But yeah, that is the beautiful beats made by you guys. Let's continue to listen to a few more beats, give some more people a chance to get their beat heard and have their hard work put on display. And we'll talk about giving some more feedback, the type of feedback that helped Polly win #1. Let's dole some out. We've got, is it Dropstar, Cameron? Dropstar is, wait, there are multiple Dropstar beats, maybe? I don't know. Dropstar did submit twice, but we do not have access. That is unfortunate, Dropstar. I don't think Dropstar is even here. No worries, stoked for it. Yeah, Cora has an insane setup. It's much better than mine. He has like a 3D setup where you can put on goggles and you're sitting right next to him. It's gonna be amazing. Cat is gonna get his or her beat reviewed. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Cat, line them up.
Is Cat's Beat, which was also a favorite of many. The first place winner, Polly, mentions that he voted for this. I'm speechless, but this is the beat I voted for. I love the low end filtering in this, added great variations as Cora. Cat killed this one. It's got a very radio friendly vibe. I hear mainstream artist on this. I listened to all the beats with some friends, and this was their favorite. That's good news there. I love the funk elements, and it's perfectly produced. Awesome beat, Cat. Love this one. Yeah, this is a really awesome beat. I love the funk-esque elements in here. The cool, eerie vocal sample that came throughout the beat. The funk elements like that cowbell. Really, really awesome. In my opinion, I think that I think if there was a layer between that plucky guitar and the 808, I think the beat would have sounded a little bit more full, and it could have gave an opportunity to add a little bit more variation. So like those plucky sounds are sitting in the mid, and we do have an 808 that has a little bit of distortion, but I do feel as though maybe having something in between to fill up a little bit more space in the frequency pocket in between those two elements could have made the beat feel a little bit more complete. That was the only thing that jumped out to me personally. Got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. Or you could have pitched down a cowbell and used it to fill up that space. That is true. But yeah, really awesome beat there by Cat, which was another fan favorite. A lot of people enjoyed that beat. Hold on. Polly's gonna get listened to again. Polly, you need to relax, all right? Stop manipulating the wheel. You've already got your beat heard. Should I take off Ralph as well? Sherb got their beat reviewed. You know, let's also do the top contributors in school. By the way, the leaderboard, forgot to do that. So let's, Polly was number 1. So good job there. William Tappenden. I don't think I've seen Willie on this list. Could be mistaking. No Willie. But Kai is 3rd place on the list. So let's take us into Kai's beat next. Here we go. Kai's beat. We got Nirvana, Kurt Cobain's. Guitar sample so dope. Gold. I love this beat. Feels like something Eminem would rap on. Kai has such a unique style, always emotional. Really wavy, says Lara. Eminem show era M. This one was cool, but felt the main constant piano guitar stab felt like overkill and should have been more subdued and used more sparingly. The sucks you in and takes you for a ride. A good ride at that. Nice job, man. I have my finger slathered in a petroleum CPC, so hard to this type, but I love the simple yet catchy melody and different layers in it. I wish the high strings were slightly louder though. Yeah, I felt like, to the point that Sherb mentioned, the constant, it sounds like a guitar, I believe. I think the way it's positioned is a little bit in the way. You can hear that sound is actually louder than the drums itself, like the snare, for example. Like, it feels closer than the snare, which feels a bit awkward, especially with how frequently it's playing. I think repositioning that sound, or maybe even just changing the pattern so it's less central, less of a focus point in the beat, would have helped. I really did enjoy the balance of the beat. I think it was like around a minute 30. That part there, which is when that sound disappears slightly. So I do think just making a slight adjustment to that sound would have been a good idea. But the other elements within this beat, like the guitars, like the reversed guitars, that loop, it sounded really, really great. And I think I definitely picked up and understood what this beat was going for. I think just making some slight adjustments to where some sounds are to have a little bit more of a conventional structure could have helped get the idea across a little bit more. But yeah, kudos to Kai, who was the third most chattiest chatter in school. And by the way, I was going to ask Cora, I think the next stream will be next Friday, and then I'll put up the next assignment. It's going to be like a short week, I guess. The next assignment will be due, or the next exercise, I should say, I think maybe on the 10th, if you guys are cool with that. And then in the meantime, Cora can do a stream between that. Next on the leaderboard is Vicente. So let's take a listen to Vicente's beat here. Here we go. Vicente's beat, Beats by Greyhound. Vicente was in here with his normal account before. He just doxed himself. Alt discovered. Mac Miller, Joey Badass type beat. I didn't know there's that type of stream for you. Yes, Cora will be slathered in petroleum for the entire stream next week, so you'll want to tune in for that. Anthony mentioned if my beat doesn't get picked, I wonder if there's a way to still get reviewed. If you, maybe this is an idea where, I don't know if Cora's would be interested in this, but maybe for this next upcoming stream on Friday, since Cora, you've already heard all the beats, if you want, maybe we can just review the beats that are left over from what I wasn't able to get to. Or if you guys want, we can just create a new sort of submission form for Cora's beats. Let me know what you guys think about that idea. If you want Cora's stream next week, at least, to review as many of the remaining beats in the whatever 2-hour limit as he can. I remember this one. Love the sound selection. The only thing I wasn't so keen on was the prominent descending string pattern. Rest of the beat was fire though. Great job on this one. Love the drums. This was another cool one. Felt like the kick one on this one didn't match. Needed a little bit more low end. I really need to get my setup adjusted because I feel like I'm not able to monitor the low end very well. Amazing beat, Vicente. Awesome beat. Yeah, this is a really awesome beat. I actually felt like this is a very usable beat, very nostalgic. Phenomenal job with all the patterns, especially that sort of sax and just the simplicity of the electric piano and the loop that was built. It didn't feel overly busy, but it had enough detail in it. So yeah, I think that, so will Cora's stream assignment based beats, or we'll just make whatever beat you want? Yeah, so this is what I was thinking of. Like, I think it might overwhelm people if we have an assignment or an exercise every single week. So maybe for the ones that I do, I'll just focus more so on the exercises and assignments. And for Cora's, we could either do like, you guys submit whatever beats you want, or maybe the beats that I'm not able to get to, Cora continues to review those beats. We'll figure something out. I'm down for whatever everyone else is down for. We can either do these or whatever beats everyone feels they want to get reviewed that aren't connected to the assignments. But yeah, Vicente, this is a really awesome beat. 221 views in 3 days. Awesome numbers here as well. Yeah, I didn't really feel anything that jumped out to me. The kick, the amount of like thump there was on the higher frequencies kind of cut through a tiny bit. But again, I'm not be able to monitor the low end exceptionally well with my setup. But nothing really jumped out to me as like bad by any means. I think you guys have really picked it up and crushed it with this exercise. Or with this contest, I should say, because the beats that we've heard so far are really exceptional. I believe pretty much whatever you want for... I like the idea of finishing the ones remaining. So maybe, yeah, we'll drop a poll in the school and you guys can let me know what you prefer. For the time being, though, like I mentioned, I do have to cut this one short. So I will drop that poll and we'll see if you guys want to continue getting these contest beats reviewed or do something else. Once again, congratulations to the top 3 winners. If you guys could, please DM me with your PayPal info and I can shoot you the earnings and winnings as soon as possible. Other than that, guys, hopefully I'll see you in 2 weeks for the next exercise. And I'm thinking maybe we'll have the next contest be early July, maybe to do these every like 6 weeks. We'll have like maybe 2 exercises and then 1 contest. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Either way, thank you very much for showing up, guys. Congratulations again to Polly, to Ralph, as well as the Sherb. And I cannot wait to hear the next contest where maybe someone else will get first place. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and see you later. Bye bye.